guys, this is Shelby with the Rogers Public Library. Our theme this week for Full Steam Ahead is Jack and the Beanstalk. So I was going to talk to you guys today about an activity that involves a pretty simple machine you guys can make at home that could help Jack get down the beanstalk, and that's a zip line. So what you'll need for this is a string or twine of some sort. I used fishing line because it's what we had here, and it's pretty lightweight and easy to use. And then somebody to cut it. And then the rest of it is kind of up to you. You can use a lot of different things. So for instance, this for the zip line is just a cup that I cut in half, and then I punched holes in the side and I put paper clips on it so it can anchor onto the line and zip down. And this one is a little bit more complicated, so it's made out of Legos, as you can see. This is 3 wheels that they spin around, and I took the tires off them so that they can rest on the line and slide down that way. So it's a little bit more complicated. And you don't have to use these materials. You can combine Legos with stuff like this, or you can use something like a pipe cleaner or maybe a clothespin to connect to the line. It's all up to you. And these are balloons. We're going to use them a little bit. So first, you're just going to want to set up a line. And so I have that over here. I just tied the fishing line between a chair and a tree, artificial tree, and just pull it so it's tight. And we're going to take our little zip line, put our Lego figure in it, connect it, and we'll see what happens. Ta-da! Okay, now let's try it again with our Lego basket and see how that one works. Put the little guy in here. Woo! So that was too fast. So we're gonna have to take a second and put it back together. So this is the part where the balloons come in. I'm just going to take this one. And then I connected a little bit on the back, see, so there's holes and a little pin. And you can connect the balloon to Legos like this. There's a lot of different ways, but this is just what worked for me. So now it's connected. Now we'll put it on again. Ooh. So it broke, but it didn't break as much as it did before. The balloon helped slow it down. So the reason that this works is because of air resistance. So a balloon, it doesn't weigh much, but it's very big. So when it moves against the air, there's a lot of resistance, and it makes things slow down versus just putting them on the line by themselves. So if you're having trouble with your zip line and getting things to stay together, this is something that you can try to get it to work a little bit better. So that's our activity for this week. Hope you guys have fun. Hey guys, so for this Jack and the Beanstalk activity, you'll want to be outside and preferably wearing goggles, just because there's some water involved. It can get messy, it can splash in your eyes, things like that. So what you'll need is just plain tap water, an airtight container. For this we're using a film canister, and then a little bit of antacid tablet. You can sometimes buy this at the store as Alka-Seltzer. So what we're doing is we're just pouring a little bit of water in here, about halfway up, and then we're dropping the antacid tablet in it, and we're snapping the lid on really tight so it's a good seal. And you flip it upside down like this. Woo! So, the reason that this happens, that we get this nice explosion, is because of this Alka-Seltzer or antacid tablet. So it has a couple of things in it, notably citric acid and sodium bicarbonate, which you might also know as baking soda. When you add when you add the tablet to water, those two chemicals react and they create carbon dioxide, which is, bubble. It's a gaseous bubbles. So when we drop the tablet in the film canister, this is what's happening on the inside. And eventually there's so much gas coming out that it won't fit in the film canister anymore, and the lid just pops off and it shoots up like we saw. So that was our activity, or rather our experiment for this week. Hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next Thursday at 2.